Hey, 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 what do you say? It's reality TV Tarot. And did you watch the latest episode of Southern Charm? Oh, what is it between Austen and Craig? It keeps going. So the four met at a restaurant, Whitney, Austen, Shep, and Craig, for Austen's birthday. It didn't take long for Austen and Craig to get into it. And they just both have different points of views. They'd really have to go to a counselor to work it out, but I don't see that happening right now. They just both have different points of views. So let's do a reading. I thought it would be fun on frenemies. Frenemies between Craig and Austen. Again, at the restaurant, going at it. Okay. Here we go. The frenemies lunch. What came out at the frenemies lunch? And we'll give a little opening blessing. And of course, it's for entertainment purposes only. And we're going to open the Akasha records to see if they can give us some information today. And you know how it is when you read tarot. Sometimes information just comes dripping in, and sometimes it's just a energy reading of the moment. Okay, the first card is, this is Austen, this is Craig. Ooh. And the first card is, what does Austen on an energy spiritual level really want with his friendship with Craig? He finds Craig overwhelming. On the swords, it's a mental card for your thoughts. Excuse me. And look at the castle behind him, and Craig's like, Austen, excuse me. Austen is, there's the castle I come from, and outside the my castle, I am just overwhelmed with Craig. What does he want? He wants release from this. He doesn't want to feel overwhelmed anymore. He wants release from feeling overwhelmed. What does Austen need on an energy spiritual level from his friendship with Craig? He needs Queen of Wands. He needs the Queen of Wands. What is the wands? The fire, passion, the will, the drive. He wants Craig to understand that at his heart, he has passion for the creating a friendship. But the Queen is like, I've also experienced a lot in my life. And it might be time for those two to just go on their own way. I want understanding that it's time for me to take my passion elsewhere. You always see Austen kind of look exhausted emotionally when he's talking with Craig. How does he see the other person on a energy level? I'm out in the cold every time I'm with Craig. Five of Pentacles is a change card. The Pentacles is your earthly money card, earth. There's the money in the background, but he's out in the cold. On an energy level, he's like, my energy is just out on the cold. I'm tired. I'm weathering the storm. Austen, I'm feeling a thinking that he feels like he's weathering the storm with Craig. Okay, this is Craig's side. What does Craig on an energy spiritual level want from the friendship with him? An escape, a journey. There's the swords, the 6 of Swords. He wants a release from the friendship too. I'm not so sure. I'm thinking that if they weren't on the show, they wouldn't have a quasi friendship where they meet for dinners and lunches. On a soul level, he wants to escape this friendship. Look at this. You just want to let go. I wish it was nurturing, but it's not. Okay, on an energy level, what does he need? He needs to tell him the news. The Page of Cups. See, there's the surprise coming out. Emotional surprise for Craig. You just on an energy level, just say, I just want to tell you the news. Page of Cups. The delivery of some emotional news. What he needs from him on an energy level. Because why do they fight back and forth? They're not really getting to the root of the issue. And maybe that's the surprise here. There's an emotional surprise coming up. There's an emotional surprise for Craig coming up. Okay. How does he see the other person? 9 of Cups. It's kind of a smug look. Emotional card near the end of the cycle. It really is on energy level saying, I've gotten everything emotionally that I need. We played out our hands and it's time for me to go. I'm content that we can go our own way. That's how he sees it. It's like it's done. Like I say, if it wasn't for the show, I'm not so sure they would even hang out together. What forces come between the two? The Hermit. It's a major arcana. The Hermit, introspection. The forces that comes between them is seeing the light. Looking and seeing the light on the other person. That's what's not happening. It's a force that comes between them. They don't really see it from the other side's point of view. What if Craig was in Austen's shoes for a day and Austen was in Craig's shoes for a day? That's the light that would be shining. So the force that's between them is the Hermit. This is absent. The absence of seeing the light between them. Seeing maybe it from the other person's perspective. All right, let's see what the kitty cats have to say. Let's see what they have. Let's see, like, what is the kitty cat going to tell us the friend and frenemies, friendship between Craig and Austen from that dinner party at the restaurant. Okay, the pattern that they carry between them. It is the hang kitty cat. The pattern they have between them is how different they are. This is like the hangman card. Look at our pattern. We're upside down when we're with each other. If only they could look at it from a different point of view. What's holding them back? King of Swords. The Swords is your mental card, your intellect. Also could be a conflict card. So what's holding them back is conflict. And their king, it's meaning is their mastery of it. Their mastery of having conflict between each other. Yeah, they could probably walk into a room, not say one word to each other, and immediately start fighting and arguing. Not physical, an argument. Words, with their words. They're the mastery of swords, like fencing. Ha, ha. They're a mastery of it. How could they release this between them? The Ace up swords, look at that. An opportunity. Ace is your opportunity. Swords is, look at the grooming that's getting done and how the cat is looking still. Swords is your mental, which could be conflict. But I notice in this card, see the kitty? He has to be calm. So they could release it by being calm around each other and letting going back to the basics of grooming themselves. See this cat? Remain calm and look at an opening of maybe looking at the conflict. Let's look at the stabilizer card between them. The Tower. This is the stabilizer. There's two cats going their own way as lightning strikes in the background. That's Austen and Craig. A tower moment. This is for them in their energy. All right, let's give an angel card. I really kind of feel that if they weren't on the show, they wouldn't have any kind of friendship between them. They would just be going their own way. And that, what I'm reading is, they're not the hermit. They're not shining light on looking at each other's point of view. They're just defending their point of view. You did this, you did that. Let's see what the angel cards have to say. Okay, Austen, what's the angel saying to you today? Healer of thought. It is time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. Well, releasing the friendship. Okay, be wise, insightful, and caring. That's the hermit. Why don't you look into it? Shine some light into it. This offers a lot of life experience. This frenemy friendship between Austen and Craig. Your angel, Austen, is saying this offers a lot of life experience. You can learn a lot if you step back and learn, what am I learning from this arguments with Craig? And Craig, fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining. Take time to review all the details thoroughly. forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So, Craig, your angels, that's a unicorn, are looking at you to bring some forgiveness into your frenemy. And maybe forgiveness is, hey, it's okay that we go our own way. Like I say, if it wasn't for the show, I don't think they'd be hanging out together. All right, thank you. Let's see what they have next week.